The Democratic Alliance is expected to have a new federal council chairperson by tomorrow. The party is holding its highly contested election this weekend. Let me bring in a political analyst, Ntsikelelo Breakfast. Doctor, a very good morning to you once again. Hopefully this line is cleared up. So, by most accounts, it's a tight race for one of the most strategic positions in the Democratic Alliance. Would you say a lot is at stake for the Democratic Alliance in terms of getting the right person in that position?
Well, I think at the moment there is an appreciation that the way things are is not the way things should be. If you look at how the party has performed in the recent by-elections and how the party also performed in the national government elections, it was dealt with a blow. So the DA has been having a downward electoral trajectory. And all those shortcomings of the DA apparently are attributed to Mmusi Maimane. So I think that has been the bone of contention in terms of his leadership style.
Yeah.
The other issue also that is of paramount importance has been the issue of racially inspired policies. The DA subscribes to liberalism, and liberalism is linked to non-racialism. But during the tenure of Mmusi Maimane, we've had the DA talking about racial classification and also whiteness. So there are people who think that the DA has been moving away from its philosophical tradition.
Look, the DA garnered about 20.4% of the vote in the recent national poll. That's a decrease, as we've been talking about, from the 2014 election performance. When you look, Dr. Breakfast, at the candidates, the various four candidates, who can make the biggest impact, in your opinion, in turning things around for the party in the next election? Who stands out for you?
Look, I think the position as it stands is up for grabs, but I've got a gut feeling that the person who stands a better chance, in my opinion, is Helen Zille. There is no way she would have been approached if people don't have confidence in her. Remember, during her tenure, the DA stood out. It really did very well. But of course, one thing I can say that there was the Jacob Zuma factor. So from my standpoint, I think she is the one who might emerge as a winner amongst those contenders.
So if that's the case, Dr. Breakfast, Helen Zille's relationship with Mmusi Maimane will be in sharp focus. She recently described it as cordial and decent. If she indeed gets the nod and he stays as leader, is that enough to change the trajectory of the DA?
Look, both of them have had a fallout. But I think if they can be matured, they can transcend beyond their differences and try to consolidate the base of their political party. So it will really depend on them in terms of how they want to take the party forward.
Well, she was speaking about working with people in general in an interview with the SABC, and she said she doesn't have to like people to work with them well. She says she just has to respect them and I guess share their vision. You buy that? Can you affect real change with that attitude?
I can't give you a straightforward answer to that question. Suffice to say, I think that is a diplomatic way of responding to your critics, so to speak. But I think she really stands a good chance of bouncing back with the bank, because she's seen as someone who understands what the party stands for in terms of bringing back those values of liberalism. So that the party can function as a unified force and continue posing a serious threat to the dominance of the African National Congress.
She's up against another top contender, Athol Trollip. They have faced off before when Tony Leon stepped aside as leader. Zille and Trollip faced off for that position. And I'm sure you would love to be a fly on the wall during these deliberations today.
Yeah, of course. And also, I've been following the debate in public. I've seen both of them, crossing swords in public. I think that's why the DA had to chip in to say that the debate that they were going to have in public should be called off. So there seems to be a bad blood between the two of them. But I can bet my bottom dollar. I think Helen will stand a better chance to emerge as a winner.
With all this contest going on, what is it doing to the public image of the Democratic Alliance? And at this stage, would you say the party is trusted?
That's a tough one. I mean, obviously, it dents the image of the party. The party of late has been getting bad publicity due to a number of things. So I think this also increases, the perception that people have about the DA.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to watch. Thank you very much indeed for your perspective. That was Dr. Ntsikelelo Breakfast, a political analyst.